Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back, Leos. All right, so Leos, it's Kate with Kate's Regretless Life, and we're going to do a little outdoor series. By the time you watch this, I will be gone. I'm taking a little bit of time off, so I wanted to record this for you just a little in advance so that, hey, I get to spend some time with you guys outdoors also. But we will see where this storyline takes us. Leos, we start out with the Magician sideways and the Judgment card upright. Okay, so we are beginning really strong with two major arcana. So this is a big storyline, right? We have got Scorpio, and then we've got that Magician, so we've got some Virgo, Gemini. Gosh, I mean, plain and simple, somebody is wondering if they can manifest having a new beginning. They would like Leo to take them back. They might be concerned, though, because that Magician is sideways. They either, so I think that the Magician can become a trickster. They might be tricking themselves. Someone might like jazz music or horn music as a whole. We have Hermit and Nine of Cups. We've got Virgo coming in now, and then some water energy. But it kind of seems like we have a character that is, on one hand, they want to manifest a reconciliation, but then there's like this secret part of them that says, yeah, I mean, I want reconciliation, but on the other hand, I still kind of also want to be alone, and I want to kind of do whatever I want to do. I want to still have like a lot of personal freedom, but I also want to be with Leo. I want Leo to take me back, but then I don't want to really invest in a commitment yet because I'm not actually ready. And I think that that's the part where they're lying to themselves. They know that they're not ready. Now, this could be Leo, of course. This could be that Leo's not truly ready for a connection yet. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Cups sideways. We keep getting the same message. I'm not genuinely ready to meet the right person yet. I'm not genuinely ready for a reconciliation yet. I'm not genuinely ready to give my heart yet, even though I want this. Okay, so let me ask, why does our character want the thing that they're not actually ready for? What's the purpose behind that? It's like they know someday they're going to be ready. Knight of Wands. Okay, because they're freaking passionate about our Leo. Our Leo's a hot toddy. I mean, you can't blame this character for wanting Leo, right? Leo is spicy. Leo is sexy. They might just want romance or intimacy with Leo, and they're not yet ready for a long-term commitment. Even though they want that someday. We got the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Cups upright. Unfortunately, in this story, it kind of says that this person would love to be able to come back in under less, how do I want to say it? I don't want to use the word meaningful, but I guess it's the only word I can find right now in my vocabulary. So they want to come back in less meaningful context, meaning, hey, let's not talk about how incredibly drawn to you I am and the fact that this is my Two of Cups. Let's just say, oh, we're soulmates. It's like they want to turn it into, well, of course, you know, we have that pull toward each other, but they don't want to really say, and that's because this is the most important relationship of my life. I'm not saying that they want a buddy connection exactly, because it seems like they want love, they want connection, they want passion, but they also know that they are not ready to even take on the concept of this being the most important relationship of their life, even though it is. But they're not in a place, but they're like starved for Leo's physical touch. They're starved for Leo's, like the sound of Leo's voice, or the music, the sweet music that Leo plays, or something like that. There's an element of Leo. I don't know if they used to like listening to music with Leo, you know, just kind of kicking it late in the evenings or something. There's like specific things that they only did with Leo that are so important that they miss. Three of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to spend any like romantic time with anybody. They want it to be with Leo. They want that. That part is, and I think it's like, I don't want to have intimate connections with anybody but Leo. But at the same time, I don't want to turn this into we're you know, dating or getting married, because I can't do that with Leo yet, because I'm still out here on my hermit's journey just trying to get myself sorted out. And I think it's interesting that that Nine of Cups card, they actually made it look like a Nine of Pentacles, right? We got pentacles all over the place, and yet it's a Nine of Cups. What is it that you need to do, character? We get it. You don't want to be alone. You miss intimacy. You miss connection. You want human touch. You want all those things with Leo. but you don't want it with anybody else. They don't want to go hugging and kissing on anybody else. They want it with Leo, but they don't want to have to try to get involved in the deeper aspect of that Two of Cups when they're not ready for it yet. They're not ready basically to marry because there's stuff they still have to do. We have the Hanged Man, so Piscean energy there. They have things that they absolutely have not figured out, either about themselves or about what is still missing in their lives. Ah, the Emperor. Okay. The World, the Three of Swords. So this character, it's a combination of them needing to step fully into their most empowered state of being, and we have them needing to start life over after addressing some very deeply buried wounds. Those things they know that they haven't done yet. So they're maybe still emotionally aloof. Maybe they don't want to talk about deep personal things because they're working on their confidence right now. Their confidence to actually triumph over some kind of deeply held and maybe even embarrassing wounds that they carry in their heart space. These aren't things that Leo dealt them. These are their own things. But it's almost like they're embarrassed to have those unhealed wounds, and they don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to show or reveal those wounds and those weaknesses, maybe to Leo specifically, and yet, interestingly enough, that's the one person on earth that they really could, and they know that they would get the support from, but they don't want to be seen that way. So they'd like to come in while keeping it casual. They'd like to have passion with Leo, maybe even sleep a lot of nights at Leo's house, but not call it a relationship and not get married and not turn it into anything long lasting, because they're still trying to, they want everything, right? They want to fix themselves and not let Leo know whatever their perceived embarrassing wounds are that they're still trying to heal from. They want Leo to only see them as strong, but in fact they're desperate for Leo's energy around them. And this is for them to get back into Leo's bed, back into Leo's energy flow, because they don't want to kiss and touch, or nobody else holds a lure for them. Nobody else do they have passion for. It is Leo. But the big blockage here is they don't want to talk about the things that they don't want to talk about. They don't want to get into, a quote-unquote traditional relationship. They just want it to just be Leo's energy, Leo's passion, Leo's lips that they're kissing. Yeah, this is kind of toxic. We got the Devil and we got the Nine of Swords. It kind of almost hints that if they do too much of that, try to get back into Leo's world, they might be trying to give themselves a crutch, make it less lonely, and then that's going to slow down or impede their ability to just deal with the fears that they've got. Or if Leo lets them come back in under whatever circumstances they want it to be on, then are they really going to open up? I don't know. There's a pros and cons to that because those two cards are sideways. What is the advice to the Leo in all of this? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Give it time, let it wait, let things foment, let things grow, let things Queen of Wands, let them miss Leo, let them want Leo possibly, because if somebody is working on themselves properly, they don't want anybody but Leo. Leo doesn't need to say, okay, well, I'll let you back into my bed because you need passion, but you don't want to give me anything else, but you don't want it with anybody else, so I guess I have to give you an all-access pass to my world. Nope. Leo does not have to. Leo gets to, there we go. Leo gets to go ahead and stay steadfast and say, I think it's wonderful that I'm the person you're passionate about. You want to reconcile with me, but you're not ready to yet. I think that's wonderful that you're telling me that. That's beautiful. So keep working on what you need to work out in your life. And then remember, I'm your Queen of Wands. So I'm the one that will be very much worth you coming in and giving me all of you. I'm the one that will be very much worth that. As you know already, I'm the only one you want. So I'm sure I'm the one that you will, continue to do what you must so you can give me what I'm worth. It kind of comes across that way. We got a Queen of Cups in the reverse. God, that's going to be a hard sentence, though, for Leo, because I think Leo's like, but I want them too. I want this now. Why can't it just be now? Why can't they just come back in and be whole and be ready now? Final message on this. We got the Temperance card because things aren't yet balanced, and I don't think that this particular Leo would be particularly thrilled to let somebody back in if they're not really balanced, because it seems like this Leo says, I already know we both have to be, they got to give me equal to what I want. They have to acknowledge the connection and be willing to bring me into their life wholly and completely, and not withhold and only give me a fraction of what I would expect as a Queen of Wands. Otherwise, I'll be mad at myself for letting down my boundaries and accepting less than I'm worth. On the other hand, for them, I want them to be whole as well. A Queen of Wands always wants someone to be their strongest self. She's always going to want them to be their best self. So if that takes them having to do what they have to do, then that's the way it's got to be. It's worth waiting for to have it come to full fruition. That's the message on this one. All right, you guys, thank you again so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Sorry, my pup's barking in the background there as he's protecting the perimeters. But I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.